start with, so they're at 50%. There wasn't a lot of follow-up on the Shadow map.
No, they tried to follow it up, but it was the sound barrier that came in from Big Goose. There's 2 more eliminations here go in favor of the Dallas Fuel. Looks like you just got Void here trying to stall it out as OG picks up a few here towards the end. The sound barrier now, they're going to pass the Gladiators in terms of percentage. It'll be Shaz here with the Transcendence, so this may push him over the top.
Closer had the sound barrier late in the fight, but it wasn't enough to really keep the durability on OG. It was cut down. And the Gladiators can fight back. The Dallas Fuel were given 80% of control on the point here. They'll try and stall for a little more. But Los Angeles got caught sleeping there. And then overtime now is going to tick down faster and faster, but OG maybe extends a little bit too fast. Shadow from Raw, it is big! It is just what the doctor ordered. And the Dallas Fuel need to have it on speed dial right now because they are hurting.
So they have the advantage. They get the pick on the Big Goose before that final fight. And they never take advantage of it. No, it'll get DMX here. So now we're just in stall mode. OG
we can't touch.
Knocked off. As you know, maybe they're trying to play a little off of the investment.
Grab straight away here. Oh, this self-destruct could be really nasty over the top here. Notes. No catch there. Shaz is right at the back of the play here. He was actually knocked, even though he was inside their Transcendence, but it's a 1-for-1. Unco is down, but Decay's missing. Big source of damage now off the table. And OG, a flanking Shatter, catches out Void. Zachary playing a dangerous game, needs to be careful. Roar up in the corner, somehow being kept alive. And we see the chase in there. Knows he needs to find this Reinhardt, but they lost AKM in the process. Zachary now beleaguered upon all sides. Can't do anything about it. And Note down the pit, he got hacked, so he couldn't even use his rocket boosters to get back. And all he can do is look on with dismay as the Gladiators, as good as that looks for them, it's still a bit too risky to follow up on, but that is a beautiful hold. And OG, his ult percent are just going absolutely crazy. Look at it tick up.
I mean, in theory, you have the shield break advantage if you're the Gladiator.
Oh, he just got ulted! Oh!
That was a big hook.
Amplification Matrix is just so nasty. And they were ready for that when they just get hydration up, plop himself out in the open, and Note, for all the shielding and health he could have had, it wasn't enough.
They break the shield and they get a Roadhog hook right onto him. So all I was going to say is you do have, in terms of heroes, out on the field, so to speak.
Anyway, and it works pretty well. This tactical visor is going to leave a mark. There is no doubt about it. Fortunately, Zachary wasn't actually. We can keep his shield up and protect his team for the most part, but how long is Note's defense matrix going to last? Not long enough is the answer.
Hydration on the flank here was like just soloing people on the right side.
Oh, look at that, Twinkle Toes McGee. I like that, a little bit of fancy footwork from Decay on the point here. OG just gets splattered as he approaches. It may not even have seen that amplification matrix as it was cast, but it is so powerful with the Soldier 76. And there it is, the Stone Cold don't argue served up.
Playing that. Can't really get anything going. Actually, Surefour ends up just eating the dragon here, just staying inside of it, getting healed up. You get the bongos out. There's nothing really Dallas can do to push just yet. They do have the player advantage here, though, coming up.
Shaz is causing Zachary problems, even with the nano boost. He was taking a lot of damage from those darts, and now Surefour, he's in a great spot to get the damage done. And from long range, the Mortifier rings in, and he gets 2 for 1 in the last shot. Surefour with 4, but he doesn't quite get it. He gets too far away. Surefour, another tank mode here. And the Vanguard Note has to cop the brunt of the damage, but he can't protect his team for the rest. AKM didn't know where that one came from, although I'm sure he could surmise. Again, it is Surefour bringing the punishments, and the Gladiators make it look easy on Paris.
No, you're not going to have Decay go over and play Brig as AKM
that
gets caught out.
Egregious. That cannot happen if you're defending on this map. And I mean, losing Azaya first in a fight is already going to be terrible, and even more so when you're defending on such an important part of the map. Dallas have just thrown that one away.
I mean, that fight's so quick, nobody's close to any ults.
I mean, look,
yeah, I mean, not a lot has to
Strut used to try and fend the Gladiators off. No, doesn't find anything with that either. That chance now for LA to reset. Void went low. Sound barrier had to be employed there, and OG will wait for an overextension, but AKM's grab gets eaten up now. OG forced to back away, and it's going to be a self-destruct used to, believe it or not, create space for the Gladiators as they push forward now. Dallas have nowhere to go. OG couldn't find a good Earth Shatter at all because he just had no room to breathe. The Gladiators are choking the fuel out.
Oh, bro, that play from Void was nasty. He, like, it's a really fast time. So you do lose Shaz early. I think the Gladiators just give this fight up. nothing they can really make out of this when Rally comes through. So you come back next fight, though, you have a lot of ultimates here that you can combo, right?
Ko is forced to go for the Transcendence. Of course, Shaz had one himself. Self-destruct from Note here to create some space. Raw needs to keep his shield up, and you saw Zachary try and stun him out of doing that, but you can't stun through Reinhardt's shield anymore. Zachary does not connect. With Closer going down, now some of that residual healing is unavailable for the Dallas Fuel, and Raw is still looking for a shatter. He's found it. Unko gets knocked down to the right side, and Raw's trying to follow up with a charge. He connects. Void's able to ring back on the payload, but now AKM comes in with a Bastion. He gets chased down. Micro rockets from Void, doing a heck of a lot of work, and Note now just has to try and stick to the card as much as he can. He in time will be desuited as well. Closer went for an immortality field. That's missing. Zachary low. OG goes for a charge there, but he's being forced back. He's so low, there's not much more he can do. Shield bash attempt. Now Unko in the background. He's done. And the Gladiators get there. Only just.
So Roar's actually hiding. He may try and go for a big shatter. Okay, no.
Okay,
they're going to just let him get solo EMP'd there. No, actually, just gets hacked straight up. So
no EMP
burn
there.
trans, this is huge here for Dallas. Now the EMP comes.
I see this is an absolute win for the Dallas Fuel. Getting an EMP there, great effect. And Raw's positioning there was just strange to me. What's he looking for? What is Raw looking to set up?
I think he was trying, to do it, I think.
Yeah, that's going to hurt all of them. Shaz is actually able to avoid it, though. We talked about Zenyatta's good at avoiding EMPs earlier on today. Well, two of them are on the screen right now, and Shaz did a good job, but it still wasn't enough to keep the Gladiators alive. Sure, no way he's getting away with that one, and Note is he's killing it.
I mean, here's the issue. Great that he hit and got the Transcendence off. Is it worth even doubling down and investing Sound Barrier after that?
So it's about not losing anyone these next few moments. AKM! Well, one good turn deserves another, I suppose. Both grabs within the last two fights eaten up, and Raw is desperately clinging to survival. He's able to get away, but OG, oh, he extends so far forward. AKM and Unko both knocked down. Now, Unko does have Transcendence, but there's no point using it here. Big Goose just gets 3, thank you very much. So now we can retreat back to safety. Decay returns to the fray, and he's charged up and ready to rumble, but Shortfall goes down again. 2 deaths in quick succession for the superstar. But this grab could end it all right now. Sound Barrier is all well and good, but Decay can wait it out. Stay on the payload here. The last thing the Gladiators want to do is leave the payload at all. And that's the grab that should end it. No desuited, AKM down. And Justin Brigitte to Zachary. Try as he might, it won't be enough. And in the final seconds, the series is clinched. It is the last had to be used there, and Unko gets back in the nick of time.
You get a teammate here, though. AKM building up another grab. You would hate to have to use this here, though, as your few players up on. He's kind of forced to use it. The rally coming out.
Was he, though?
From Surefour. You know, hey, when Brigitte rallies, you never know. This map's so defensively favored that we can take a look from Unko's POV here.
Just, yeah. Well, fair enough.
Gladiators take point A. Like, you have to at least take point A, and we talk about how hard this map is.
No.
Where anything almost like progress we've seen past point A, you're kind of playing with like house money at this point, right? Is they get a team kill, now they'll be able to get the cart. Over. And you see the self-destruct go so far.
Oh, that's rough. AKM and Zachary, they're both knocked down here. The Gladiators might get a bit of a look in here. And now the Dallas Fuel, eventually the facade falls away. And they'll get another shot at this now. It's a decent walk back for the Dallas Fuel.
It does feel quite long, so.
Once more, Shaz trying to operate on the high ground, and he gets in there. Unko falling out of Transcendence for the Gladiators, man. This could be big for them. They can do a heck of a lot from this point on.
Yes, it looks like the Gladiators will take point B here. Which, you know, this puts all the pressure on the Fuel on their offense with how good.
All right, OG low, Unko down. So it doesn't even matter if the Transcendence is available now. OG has to go for something, a charge, an attempt at a play made, but really it was just Shaz able to repel him, and the Dallas Fuel are in deep trouble now. A shatter, and there was no OG to protect it. Note knocked out of his mech, and the payload's so close to finishing the map here. Unko will be the first one to spawn back in. AKM not far behind, but that is not really who you want. Unko could get in there, but he's grabbed up against the stairs. He can still contest from there. Yeah. Still gets picked off though. Payload gets very close now, and all the Gladiators need is just a free second, and with the Fuel in complete trickle mode, yeah, that is brutal! That the Gladiators are able to finish that map after being so close to finally get back to safety for now. Void, oh, great stun on OG. He couldn't shield himself from that self-destruct. But here comes the grab from AKM. He lays it in, and Decay is down. Umko, though, traded out. Look at Shaz in the corner. Big Goose doing a lot of work. The back line of the Gladiators. Big Goose being everywhere at once. And now things are starting to fall apart for the Fuel, or are they? They look low on health, but a very timely barrier from AKM to Zachary to keep that Brig alive, but it's only for so long. Raw is stalling here, being a nuisance by staying alive, and AKM impales himself on Shaz as he tries to get the enemy right heart down.
And Big Goose and Shaz look
back is even better. Raw's able to knock down most of the Dallas Fuel here. OG constantly being stunned up in this fight. Raw cut down with a fire strike here, and in overtime the Dallas Fuel might have found the opening. Two very big earth shatters, but the Dallas Fuel were able to withstand. And Unco's close to another transcendence here. Decay finally chased down. Finally, the Dallas Fuel were able to continue.
They barely get the
position. Might have to shatter, might have to be a desperation play before he gets picked off. He gets knocked. AKM's caught inside the Graviton Surge, and Decay's there to help laser him down. Void assists with the kill. Shaz and Big Goose dealing with Unco in the backside of things, and OG gets stunned into that one. Zachary down. Last legs for the Dallas Fuel, and they do not take long to give out. A clean sweep in the series for the Los Angeles Gladiators, but that last map especially, that's some hard-fought Overwatch.
Yes, Decay's first Graviton Surge gets eaten, but he's able to build another one up fast enough to be able to get it.
Check out our website at AkshonEsports.com to stay up to date on the latest matches, highlights, and more. From scores, match history, and specific game info, we've got you covered for all things Overwatch esports. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our channel for more action-packed content. Also, like and share this video, and click the subscribe button to join our notification squad. Thanks for watching.